Here comes Strong. Boots the ball, hits it long downfield. Taken in by Bill Osmanski at the 12-yard line. He's to the 15, the 20, the 25, the 30, and up to the 35-yard line. On 2nd and 18, left halfback in motion. Pitch back to Osmanski. He carries up over the 30 and gets up to the 33-yard line, a gain of 6. It's still at the 32-yard line on 2nd and 10. Luckman takes the snap, throws downfield for Sprinkle. He's got it at the 24, and he's down at the 23-yard line, a gain of 9. It'll be 3rd down and 1 yard to go. Ball given off this time to McAfee on a reverse play, and he gets down to the 21-yard line, a gain of 2. It's 1st down for the Bears at the 21-yard line, Giant territory. Luckman back to pass. He's looking downfield, throws down the middle, and between the goalposts, Kenny Cavanaugh makes the catch. It's a Bear touchdown. 6-0. Frank Masnicki boots the extra point. It's 7-0 Bears with 4.5 minutes gone in the first quarter. Where it'll be the Bears ball in their own territory, 1st and 10. McNaughty in motion. Luckman pitches back to McAfee. Jim Poole almost got him in the backfield for a loss, but he manages to scramble up to the 41-yard line. 7-0 Bears. Back to pass goes Philchok. Sprinkle comes in, almost takes his head off, throws the ball down the middle. McNaughty intercepts at the 37. Donnie's at the 30, the 25, the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5, and it's Bears 13-0. The Bears have scored again here in the first quarter. Masnicki kicks the extra point. It's good. It's 14-0. Man in motion. Philchok straightens up, unloads down the middle. Jim Poole at the 37, and he's down at the 41 by Bear captain Rudy Mucha. 10-yard gain. 1st and 10 for the Giants. Frank Reagan takes the ball off the right side to the 45, the 40. Pat Preston pulls at it, and Mike Drummond jars it loose. Picked up by Hugh Gallino. He's back to the 25. He comes back to the 30, and he gets up to the 35-yard line. And on a Giant fumble, the Bears have the ball on their own 35-yard line. T formation, Gallino in motion. Luckman takes the ball and gives it off to McAfee on a scissors play, and he gets up to the 38, a gain of 3. It'll be 3rd and 22 from the 23. Luckman again back to pass. Throws a flat pass out to McAfee, and he negotiates his way upfield and down by Steve Filipowicz at the 25. Reached up and caught it at the 41 and was down at the 38 for a gain of 12. Philchok again back to pass, and he throws out to the left side to Leibel. McAfee and the ball arrive simultaneously, and it's ruled incomplete. Reagan picked it up and went into the end zone to no avail. The next play saw the Giants score on a 38-yard pass play from Philchok to Leibel, who caught it at the 2 and roared into the end zone to make it 14-6. Strong kicks off. Long downfield to the 2-yard line to McAfee. He's got 5 men in front of him. He comes up over the 20, the 25, and down at the 26-yard line. On 1st and 10 from the 26, Luckman gives to Joe Osmanski, now in at fullback, and DeWitt Colder pulled him down at the 27, a gain of 1. There's a give to McLean. Scooter McLean goes to the 31, a gain of 4. Magnetti in motion. Luckman straightens up, fires the ball to Jim Keene, who catches it, and he is horse collared down by Hank Soar at the 39, a gain of 8 and a 1st down. So on 3rd and 3, Philchok in the pocket to pass. Throws flat-footed downfield for George Frank, 35 yards downfield. It's intercepted by Dante McNaughty at the 28. He heads for the far sidelines. He reverses his field and comes toward the near sidelines. He's over the 35, and he is down at the 37-yard line. On the left side of your screen, you can see Ray Bray elbow Frank Reagan in the head. Frank was carried off the field with a smashed nose and possible concussion. Another key loss in the already depleted Giant backfield. On 1st and 10, the Bears were penalized, back 5 yards to their 32. Gallino got a huge hold off the right side, and Dave Brown hit him down at the 38-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 9 for the Bears at their own 38-yard line. Luckman gives to Gallino for a 3rd straight time, and he powers for 7 yards to the 45, but the Bears are penalized for holding back to their 25-yard line. Luckman hands off to Don Perkins, who has a nice hole over the 30, stopped at the 33-yard line, a gain of 8. So it'll be 3rd and 14 from the 33. Perkins in motion. Luckman goes back to pass, and he throws long downfield, and it is caught by Ken Cavanaugh. Beautiful catch, and he's down at the Giant 25, a gain of 42 yards. On 1st down, Philchok fades back to pass. gets good protection, and he throws downfield for Leibel, and McAfee cuts in front of him, intercepts at the 47, gets leveled at the 50, gets back up, and gets pushed out of bounds at the 45. On 2nd and 17, Philchuk hands off to Frank, and Frank comes outside towards the near sidelines, gets hemmed in, gets away, gets to the 30, to the 35, away from another man, the 40, the 45, the 50, the 45, and down at the 42-yard line, down by Gallino and McAfee after a brilliant run of 36 yards. And on 3rd and 9 from the 45, Philchuk goes back to pass, throws to Poole at the 48 in Bear territory, and he gets down to the Bear 43, brought down by Drulis, a gain of 12. On 1st and 10 from the 43, Philchuk throwing for Livingston, over his head and intercepted by McAfee at the 21, and he comes back to the 27-yard line, hit down by Poole. Interception number 4 for the Bears today. And so it's 1st and 5, a minute left in the half. A flat pass goes out to McAfee. He's got it to 35, he's at the 40, the 45, the 50, the 45, the 40, cuts inside at the 35, and is dragged down by Hank Soar at the 31-yard line. A run of 37 yards. Another great play today. On 1st and 10, 30 seconds left in the half. Luckman going back to pass, plenty of time. Throws downfield for Kavanaugh near the goal line, intercepted by Livingston. And Soar was there too. On 3rd and 9 from the 29, you expect to pass. Luckman instead hands off to Bill Osmanski. He gets a momentary hole, hit by DiFilippo. Hit again by Livingston, fumbles. Followed on by Jim Lee Howell, he rolls over, gets up, starts downfield, hit down by Wilson and others at the 27-yard line. Philchuk again plunges off the right side to the 5-yard line. On 3rd down, Philchuk threw to Steve Filipowicz for a touchdown. 1st and 10 from the 24 for the Bears. Gallino in motion. Joe and Bill Osmanski are behind Luckman. There's a give to Bill, and he drives forward to the 30, a gain of 6. Luckman hands off to Gallino. It gets up to the 33, a gain of 3. It'll be 3rd and 1 from the 33, and Luckman can't find anybody to hand off to, so he carries it himself and barely gets the first down at the 34. White and Gorgon make the tackle. On 1st and 10 from the 34, handoff goes to Bill Osmanski, who drives up the middle, stopped after a short gain. The Bears are shooting themselves in the foot here in the 3rd quarter. There's Luckman handing off to Osmanski. Joe Osmanski this time, delay, runs over the 30, the 35, and he is down at the 37, a gain of 12. On 3rd down, Luckman goes back to throw the ball. He throws out to the side, a short pass to McAfee, a shoestring catch at the 42, short of the first down. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Giants from their own 12, deep in their own territory. Philchuk gives to Livingston, and he bobs and weaves his way over the 15, met by McAfee at the 19, a gain of 7. So it'll be 1st and 10 from their own 13. Philchuk hands off to Livingston. The former Fullerton JC halfback runs for 9 yards, pushed out of bounds by McLean at the 22. Pull him down at the 27. It's 3rd and 7 from the 27. Philchuk will pass. 3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Chased out of the pocket by John Monat, throws left in the open. Filipowicz at the 40, at the 45, the 50, the 45, the 40, the 36-yard line, pushed out of bounds by McAfee. A gain of 37 yards. Filippo for no gain. On 3rd and 7, no more textbook T. George McAfee flanked out to the right. Luckman throws, and McAfee has it at the 42, the 45, he's at the 50, and he is pushed out of bounds by Steve Filipowicz at the Giant 48, a gain of 18 and a 1st down. It's 2nd and 16 from the 46. Luckman fades to pass. Good protection, and he throws downfield for Keene. He makes a sensational catch with Giants on every side of him at the 42, a gain of 12. Green at the Giant defender pointing at Kavanaugh, who must have done something wrong on the play. Meanwhile, 3rd and 4 from the 42, and Osmanski comes around the right side, gets down to the 34-yard line, hit down by Dave Brown. It's 1st down. Jim Poole was injured on the play, replaced by Don McCafferty. Luckman fakes to McAfee, cuts inside of McCafferty. He's going to run the ball. He's at the 15, he's at the 10, bulls his way down to the 5 and into the end zone. It's a touchdown for the Bears. First time today, I believe, he's run the ball, and he goes 19 yards for a touchdown. Masnicki's extra point is good, and 2:35 going in the 4th quarter. It's 21-14. On 3rd and 6, Philchuk gets the snap, fades to pass. He throws out to the left. It's intercepted by Bulldog Turner right in his hands. He's down to the 35, cuts inside, eludes Coulter, gets down to the 25 and over the 25 and the 23, down by Chet Gladchuk. Frank's 5th interception of the day. The Bears trying to go for it, maybe all on 1st down. Yes, Luckman throws long downfield, and he reciprocates right in the hands of a Giant. Howie Livingston got it at the 3, brings it back to the 13, where he's brought down by Walter Stickle. Philchuk is back. And he is flushed out of the pocket on 3rd and 8. He's coming to the left side, and he throws to Doolin at the 20. Doolin gets to the 25, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 26. Filchock throwing on almost every down now, and he is bulldog down by Ed Sprinkle. Almost took his head off, a loss of 11. Walked out of bounds all on his own. Wasn't pushed out. Half the quarter is gone, and the Bears have the ball with a 7-point lead. Gallindo back in the game. Crashes off the left side for 7. DiFilippo shoestrings him down. On 2nd down, Joe Osmanski up the middle for 1. DiFilippo again on the tackle. On 3rd and 2 from the 29, McLean, Osmanski, and Gallindo behind Luckman. Sid handed off to Osmanski, and Joe drove down for a 1st down to the 26. McCafferty eluded Gallindo's block to make the tackle. On 1st and 10 from the 26, McLean gets a yard, stopped by Younce. It's 2nd and 9 from the 25, and Gallindo up the middle, and Younce rides him down. The Giants are digging in. It's 3rd and 8 from the 24. Luckman hands off on a delay to Osmanski. He gets a hold. DiFilippo fights off a block, and submarines Joe at the 19. Frank Masnicki will try a 26-yard field goal on 4th and 3. The snap back is to Luckman. The kick is in the air, and the kick is good. And the Bears are leading 24-14 with 5:16 left in the game. 1st and 10 from the 22. Filchock takes the ball, gets to the 25, loses a couple of men at the 30, 35, 40, drags men up to the 42-yard line. What in the world is keeping that guy going today? And the snap goes back to Filchock. He's rolling right. He's being chased by Fred Davis, and he throws long downfield aimed at Jack Mead, intercepted by Luckman, who leaped up to make the interception, and he muscles his way back up to the 34-yard line. That's Filchock's 6th interception of the day, and with 3 minutes left, there are some fans beginning to file out, but what a battle the Giants put up today against really insurmountable odds. And for those of you that question Filchock's play, and in particular his 6 interceptions today, just ask yourself one simple question. What would the score have been had Filchock not played? Bill Osmanski carried 3 straight times to the 46 for a 1st down. It's 1st and 10 from the 46, a little bit better than a minute to go. A fumble by Osmanski. He gets up to the 48-yard line after picking it up. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 48 for the Bears, and they don't really care. They're just running the clock out. McAfee goes for a yard to the 49. On 3rd and 7, with less than a minute to go, Osmanski up the middle. He gains a yard to midfield, and it'll now be 4th and 6. Only seconds left. Final play of the game. And Luckman keeps the ball, and he is hit for no gain. And you see the gun go off. There's no celebration. Too tired to celebrate. And so ends a classic NFL title game with the Bears winning 24-14.